It's time for volume sweet 16 of What the F Is That Doing in the Junkyard. This time we've got a 1950 Packard, a 1952 Plymouth Cambridge, a 1960 Chevy Corvair, and a 1983 Volkswagen Vanagon. Let's go to the yard.
All right, so this yard here got these two beauties in a few days back, so we're gonna delve into it. Usually when there's two cars like this at the same time, they both came out of the same property, or maybe somebody died in the family, just called the junkyard or something just to haul these things off. But starting out, we got a 1952 Plymouth Cambridge. Of course, it's got the flathead 6. Looks like it's been sitting a few years. Yep, that engine. Yep, it's stuck. It's not turning. So, yeah, guessing this thing sat a bit too long. Who knows if it would have turned with like a breaker bar or something like that. Could have freed it up. And it's pretty crusty. It's got a radio delete. Still has all the original gauges and everything, but still, it's a two-door, so someone might have actually done something with it. A little bit of rust here at the bottom of the doors. Yeah, nothing terrible. Looks like that dent's most likely from the forklift when they put it out here. But fender's a little busted. Kind of like a neat patina on it though. And let's see, tripping on stuff. And as you can see, the trunk isn't that bad. I don't know. Let's just pull the, has old carpet, so I'm probably going to die now. That's okay. There's the back seat. Doesn't look like the trunk is all the way through though. So the trunk actually wasn't rusty on this, which often it is on these year Mopars. Let's see. It has still has the overhang for the license plate. It's got the trunk latch. And looks like it's sat many years. Let's see here. Still has the door handles. A lot of good stuff if someone's redoing one of these. It's like the roof was caved in. Some kids must have walked on it over the years. I said it's pretty crusty, but yep, there's some floor rust to be expected. Said it sat, but did sit many a year. But on the floors are bad, but the outside of the body actually didn't look like it was that bad, other than some dents and things like that. I mean, someone might have built a hot rod out of this. I don't know. It's pretty crusty. And there's also this 1950 Packard out here. This one's got a flathead 8-cylinder, straight 8. I'm not going to be able to reach in there and see if I could turn it by hand. Someone's grabbed the carburetor stuff off of it, unless it was gone. There is a body number, so anybody that knows Packards can probably decode that. Once again, I mean, this thing, not too bad in the rust department. Someone's already snagged the door handles, so I'm guessing the door's shut, and I'm not going to be able to get in there. So, yeah, does this pull in? Oh, there you go, that pushes in. And it feels like it's locked. Okay, so I can't get in there, but good idea what's going on. There's all the chrome still on the dash. Gauge cluster, most of the horn ring looks like there's an insert that goes in the middle that's completely gone. And there's a Mazda hubcap. I don't know if that's going to show up. Someone took the trunk lid as well as the signal. Still has one of the skirts hanging off there. Yeah, and this trunk, not that bad. I mean, someone probably would have taken this since it has that cool, like, you know, that cool early 50s look. You know, like a Mercury or like a Lincoln Cosmo or something like that. Someone actually would have made a hot rod out of this and made like a cool custom. You could set it on a later frame. Oh, good, we can get in the inside on this side. The floors, I'm not going to pull the carpet up, but they feel like they're there. And there's the gauge cluster showing like 60,000 miles, which might actually be accurate. A lot of these older cars like this got parked with lower mileage since you know, really, you know, these weren't as freeway capable as, say, late 50s and into the early 60s cars. And it still has that cool mirror there. But really sad to see such an interesting car winding up here at the yard. But like I said, this stuff still shows up, and I'm going to document it. Okay, so we've had a few Corvairs on WTF Is That Doing in the Junkyard, but this one actually looks pretty complete, and looks like something that just was like ran when parked or something. No motor in the front since it is a Corvair. There's a little bit of rust down there, but I don't know. This thing would have been kind of somebody's car to tinker with. There's no rust down in the bottom. Maybe a little bit starting to bubble up. But this one's a 67 according to the sticker. It looks like an earlier one to me, but I don't know. I don't know Corvairs that well, other than having owned a ramp side pickup. Looks like it's got the original AM radio in it. Dash is all sun-baked, but it's there. Gauge cluster's still there. Oh, it does have rust. Okay, that's probably a little bad, even for especially for California. Yeah, this one, that's probably why it's out here. Probably sat a little too long, got a little too much moisture. Pasadena City College sticker in the rear window, so it's a local car. And oh, there it is. It got hit in the back. So, and yeah, that motor has quite a few, a lot of debris in there. Oh, this is neat. Here's an old registration card from it. So it's actually from Pasadena on Mentone. So that's where I live. I live in Pasadena, not that part though. So it has the original black plate number on there. But like it's all, the moths got to this old registration card. So I'm guessing it was probably sitting there. It looks like it was financed by GAC Financial Corporation on Lake. So 42 North Lake. I know exactly where that is. But yeah, it got tagged in the back. Still, there's a lot of good stuff if the Corvair guys shoot out here. I mean, they're going to have a field day on this one. Still, I mean, to see a Corvair, look, this still has the old bias ply tires. This car's been off the road for many years, and it still has the remnants of the original black plate in the front. But kind of interesting to see these still popping up at the yards. And it has one of the original T3 headlights, so those actually bring some money, believe it or not, for the GM guys. But still, I mean, wow, another Corvair at the self-service yard. All right, here's one that's going to make you Volkswagen guys kind of sick. This is a Volkswagen Vanagon, but wait till you see how straight this thing was. Like, it's really clean. Even the grill's nice on this one. And of course, they listed it as a 82 Pontiac T1000 because, yeah, that's totally what it looks like. So we're coming around here and check this out. I mean, look, down the bottom of the rockers was good. I mean, it's a stick, so it's not that funky automatic they put in these. It's the actual 4-speed. And I mean, look at that, even the headliner was decent. Like, let's see, what year is this thing? This one was, here's our manufacturer number here. What day was it manufactured? Oh, 582, so I'm guessing it was an 83 model. And yeah, all the dash stuff was there. Looks like someone grabbed the rearview mirror. For those that don't know, if you ever see one of these with a rearview mirrors in the junkyard and it's not destroyed, grab it because people need those. It's got some funky like tin. It's like a tin top. That was, let's see, who was this? Let's see who this was. William Innes, 1778. So it's even got antiques in it. Probably not an antique, but let's check this thing out. Even the back, you know, these corners are usually destroyed on these. This one looks like all original paint and everything. Kind of surprising. Okay, this one looks like they did some body work on it, but nothing too terrible. Yeah, I don't know why this one's here either. I mean, people really like these, and looks like it's original paint. There's the unleaded fuel only sticker. Just sort of amazing to see that somebody scrapped one of these, because listen to that door. It's like, sounds wonderful. I don't know, I've owned a few of these and many of them weren't even this nice. So really surprised to see this here at the wrecking yard.
Okay, so that's going to wrap things up for this edition of What the F Is That Doing in the Junkyard. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm in like the 860s right now. So help me get there. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And also, be sure to comment as to what your favorite car was in this video. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.